Hi, this is Chris Reddick with Chris Reddick Financial Planning. Today I'm going to talk about how to maximize your FERS pension, right? So what do we know about the FERS? We know in the federal government there's this three-legged stool of retirement benefits. So the first one is the basic benefit plan. So that's essentially the pension. The second is the Thrift Savings Plan, or TSP. And the third is your Social Security. In other blog posts, I talk about how to maximize Social Security and the TSP. In this one, I'll just focus on the basic benefits plan, which is essentially the federal government pension. Okay, so what is a pension? A pension is basically lifetime income after typically a certain amount of years of service times your salary. So the way the FERS works, the Federal Employee Retirement System Basic Benefit Plan, it's calculated by your length of credible service. So for example, if you are age 62 and you've worked at least 20 years, right, it's going to be 1.1% of your highest 3 average pay. So typically your highest 3 years will be towards the end of your career. So it's 1.1% of your highest 3 years of pay times the years of service that you have. If you're under age 62, then it goes to 1%. So you get a 10% boost. So it goes from 1.1 to 1.1 if you're 62 and serve at least 20 years. So that's lifetime income. So the second thing with the FERS, you need to consider the survivor's benefit. So this is often overlooked when you look at pensions. So the survivor's benefit essentially protects your spouse in case you pass away before he or she does. Okay, so with the survivor's benefit, you can typically get 50% of your monthly pension with a slight reduction of 10%, right? So just for a small reduction, you get a 50% survivor's benefit to protect your surviving spouse. The third thing with the FERS pension is the cost of living adjustment. Okay, so if you're age 62 and older, and you're entitled to the cost of living adjustment. So this is really important nowadays with inflation and 40-year highs. So things like basics, like groceries, gas, and so forth are going up in price. So inflation was actually 8.5% in 2022. So it's running quite high. So having a cost of living adjustment is really important for a pension, and not all pensions have this, but FERS does have this. All right. So at the bottom of the blog post, I talk about the the 4 basic ways to maximize your FERS. Okay. Well, first is to get 20 years of service and retire at least at age 62. Okay, and if you go beyond 20 years, you can increase your monthly annuity even more. The second is retire in your 60s with the 3 highest years of pay to help in the multiple and increase your monthly annuity. And the third is do not take the pension benefit to age 62 so you can have that COLA adjustment. Then retire if possible at 62 or later. So after you separate from service, retire at 62 or later. And finally, consider the survivor's benefit if you're married. You can protect your spouse with a 50% annuity with a slight reduction in your monthly annuity. I hope you found this blog post useful. Reach out to me if I can be of service to look at how your federal retirement benefits fit in your retirement plans. Have a great day.